switch. You gotta switch them. Give me this up. Give me this up.
Chicago's gone 1-2 from three-point land so far.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too.
That's how you run it. Run.
Welcome everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era...
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you.
The Mavericks. The Mavericks.
And it's the Hawks to start out.
Kyrie don't do it.
Here's Murray. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Turner. DeJounte Murray is out there with Matisse Thybulle.
This is what happens when you don't get rebounds, you don't get stops, don't do anything.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the right side. The wide open look here for Wood. No good on the 3. Here's Atlanta.
Adjust. You're not playing. It's you. You're not playing.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's Miller in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. Davis against Wood. Shot clock at 5. Fades away. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And here's Doncic.
That's my fault.
3-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On the wing, DeRozan.
And this is why this team considers Turner a defensive stalwart. Long arms, quick feet, the ability to contest shooters. Really good defense.
All right, let's go.
Murray with
Focus.
It. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Davis against Wood. Fades. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now the pass to DeRozan. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers. But DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect. And in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. No good there. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And DeRozan kicks to Hardaway.
See, you're not running with conviction.
Approaching 3 minutes played. Wood can't hit.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it?
They have to run
missed
harder.
Opportunity.
Murray outside.
Oh my God.
Top of the key. Here's
30 minutes
Davis.
left in the game. Right now they're scoring
Another shot.
time.
And he sinks the
We
layup.
can't get a stop with the defense.
Davis has got his second basket of the night.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's DeRozan. Nails it from the high post.
Well, for all the athleticism he possesses, DeMar DeRozan's old-fashioned jumper is really the staple of his game.
Come on, we have to get a stop.
Now Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this
stop.
one. Pass to
One stop, I call
Thibault. Miller
timeout.
outside. Davis setting the
One
pick for
stop,
Miller.
all in.
Offensive rebound. And Davis throws it down
Nothing.
hard.
Nothing.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know
We're
what?
down to
He
4.7,
loves
Isaac.
that part of the game.
No need.
And it showed.
It's either we
Well, but his
foul or we
defenders
kick the
keep
ball
forgetting
loose
to
and don't
box
pick
him
it
out.
out.
He continues to just make them pay.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta on D. Hardaway for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. At the crossover. Murray, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Loads it up for Wood. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Run. You have to run.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Memphis. Now here's Murray.
That's good.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Hardaway.
It's not good. It's all ball.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Irving from long
What they're doing is repeatable. We got to
Nailed
pick it up.
from three-point land.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Doncic against Murray. Out to Miller. A 3. Here's Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
Good position.
And back in 2021,
Foul if you have to. I'm good with fouls.
Crazy stat
There's no more
line.
makes.
7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
Yes.
Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Young's checked in for Dallas. Now, here's Doncic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray against Doncic. And they double up Davis. Turner against Irving. Young with the steal.
Come on, we have to get a stop.
On the wing, Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
28-1.
No good on that
we
one.
lose it's because of 28, not because of the other guys.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta.
It's because he's the one. He's the one. Bump these other guys. Let's make 28 and we'll live.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how
big
special
shot, boy.
Turner's all around doing it.
Catching up on the changes for
28-1.
Dallas.
I'm helping
Josh
on everything.
Green's checked
28
in
gonna
for
be
Tim
this.
Hardaway
We
Jr.
get 40
Clarkson
points
comes
and
in
we
for
just laugh
Kyrie
and look
Irving.
how stupid
And
it
it's
looks.
T.J. McConnell in for Doncic. Now, here is Young. Here's DeRozan. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Here's Murray. Lock at 6. Miller outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Murray, the pass to Turner. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Davis. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Zinkas, he's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Barbosa in for DeJounte Murray. Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dallas again missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Barbosa passes to Carmelo. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Here's McConnell. Outside DeRozan. Inside to end the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom. Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Up top, McConnell. Covered by Barbosa. Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Now, Thaddeus Young is capable of playing multiple positions.
Comeback
He
kid
is
too,
an
gang.
efficient
Down
blue
by
guy
8.
who always seems to
Comeback
play
kid
with
down by
strength.
7.
For the Hawks, Cousins is checked in, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Miller.
Here we go, Kaman.
Here's Barbosa.
All the way
Still
to
looking
all
for his first bucket in this one. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy as 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's DeRozan, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
McConnell against Barbosa. Passes it to Anthony. Over Green. And that one goes long.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here he goes.
Yeah,
The Mavericks shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
No. That's not good.
No good on the second free throw. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Think Gordon like this?
Green against Anthony. Porzingis sets the pick for Anthony. Over Green. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Guarded by Green.
What is this?
Fade away. Anthony's shot is
You're
off.
just gonna,
No
you're
one
just gonna
near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
No!
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a
What do you
play.
want me
This
to
guy is busy
do?
on
I
the
go to
offensive
contest
end.
hard and you
A
got him
good close
down.
contest so far.
Did
As we
it
finish the
yesterday.
first quarter. The Mavericks on.
God, me. Hawks got 15
Some
free
good action
throws off
already
for
in this
play
one, but a
again.
fairly
They give
even
him the game
matchup
over
after the
the
first
2.
quarter of play.
What do you
think,
want?
guys, about
I'm just
Dallas
trying
here
to
in this
I'm not
one?
trying to
Well,
swat
you
the
can
guy.
see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
We got Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Young. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Down low, here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
for the layup.
And in
We
the
are
last
playing so
decade,
bad. Why are you not
defense
in
is
the layup
switching on
position?
screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think Teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Murray's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Davis. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And they get it back. And Young kicks to Hardaway. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. Dallas no good that time either.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Porzingis inside. He's against Young. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
The kick out to Young. Dallas no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 4.
Oh, somebody's everybody.
Porzingis inside, defended by Young. Trying to get open, it's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the pass to Doncic. Here's Wood, started by Davis. Doncic outside.
Don't get caught up in the rapture. Let's be down by 9 or less at the end of this.
Wood a screen on Murray. Irving from long range. Dallas again missing. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And it's Murray with the jam.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Irving passes to Wood. Anthony against Hardaway.
Wish y'all would stop saying that. He didn't play.
Anthony left side. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And you know what? They've on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
No. They are good. They're playing really good. Where's my help? Where's my help? Cross them out. We've given up 47 points in the halftime. We cannot win this way. We cannot win the basketball game playing like this. They're scoring every time they get the basketball. Who is that?
Irving passes to Doncic.
40% on 3 with 3 turnovers.
Rebound Atlanta.
They out-rebounding
the
us.
glass is the difference. It's allowed
They're just
them
making
to build
more
this
baskets.
lead.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing.
Right, the defense goes off. 56. You got halftime. It's all ball. Right?
Outside for Murray. Trying to get open, it's Davis. They get it again. Goes back up. Murray right side. And too much time in the way. They get called for the second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Mavericks trail by 10.
You got to merge it. You got to keep B and you got to keep Porter on the court. And then you got to bring Nance and you got
to the middle. It's stolen by Davis.
With Lonzo. And that's the lineup you got to play.
Thibault kicks to Anthony. Spins. That is Young grabs the miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Back to Hardaway. Young sets a screen for Hardaway. Misses the 3.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Porzingis. No good that time.
I had no meter.
They host the Clippers after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And here is Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Wood, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Young. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Doncic. Atlanta also making some changes here. Cousins is checked in. And it's Barbosa in for Murray. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style,
I ain't using Carmelo right.
To the beard, James Harden.
You got dropped up on Silver?
Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and
you know what I'm saying?
back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both.
Go ahead and let me see him drop that one.
During the Sixers process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. We have to come out with 13. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Turner's checked in for the Hawks. Miller comes in for Matisse Thybulle. That's good for McConnell. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Barbosa. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wood pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Turner. McConnell against Barbosa. Miller with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. Miller's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Come on. Stop. Get a stop.
Barbosa against McConnell. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Who is this?
Wood with the screen for McConnell. Pass to Clarkson and stolen by Miller. Oh, Turner in position.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Dallas. 15-point game. And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Wood kicks to Clarkson.
Where the hell that? Come on.
To stop the run. Rebound
Shoot the ball.
Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Anthony against Green, and that one's good, Anthony.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
DeRozan's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 17. 1:49 left here in the second. Miller with a screen on Clarkson. Anthony with it. Now Green defending. 6 on the shot clock. There's Miller with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Dante Jones, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Barbosa against McConnell. Miller outside, 5 on the clock, beyond the arc. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside DeRozan. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. And his offensive struggles continue.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah!
DeRozan with it. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Clarkson. The 9-foot shot, and it's sent back by Turner. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Oh, he jams it right over Christian Wood. Wow!
Okay, Miles Turner showing off a little bit of athletic ability. No doubt on that one.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Dallas again missing. Now Barbosa. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. That shot off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for...
Welcome, everybody. It may be...
Taking a look at Atlanta, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them, and not much room for error.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far. And that is a wrap. Now let's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
No. 3.
Here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so in the game for the Hawks. Turner is out there with Davis. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Murray. And it's Anthony in at the 3.
You got to mix your lineup, though.
Here's Irving.
You spent your best players
and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Anthony down low. DeRozan defending. An even 3-on-3 break. And finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score, and it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Timeout. They called it for you. Good.
Murray, the pass to Anthony. Second shot opportunity. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic feeling it out. Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray kicks to Thybulle. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
From 11 feet away, and Davis sends it back.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Murray outside. Passes
Well
it to
done.
Davis.
Well done.
Out to Turner.
Well done.
Wide
that's
open.
what you got to go to.
It's rebounded by
Go back
Dallas.
to the bench.
DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Porter and Crosby.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Wood with the screen for Doncic. There's the pass to Wood. On the wing to DeRozan.
Yeah.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Feibel for 3. Kept alive. Out to Anthony.
Team eating paid off.
Tries the spin move. Over Hardaway. And that misses everything. Mavericks trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I like it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Murray. Right side Turner. Can they get it? And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Anthony's got 10 points.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you can see why right there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Mavericks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Murray outside. Davis against Wood. Anthony kicks to Murray. Pass to Davis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 11 points in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Hardaway for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Dallas calls timeout.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
Well, I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Davis. Miller comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Barbosa in for DeJounte Murray.
That's not a foul.
Now, here is Irving. Defended by Feibel. The 3 for Doncic. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Miller. 9 points in the game so far. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 12.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To halt the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
And the basket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Doncic. Good work defensively by Turner.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And here is Barbosa.
Yeah.
Passes it to Thibault. Porzingis kicks to Thibault. There's Miller with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Clarkson passes to Young. They get the rebound. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Barbosa with it. Turner with a screen on Doncic. Now Barbosa. The dish to Turner. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Turner's got 8 points.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Up top, Doncic, covered by Barbosa. Dallas again missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Miller outside. Takes the three. That is, Young grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving passes to Wood. Porzingis with the steal. Barbosa against Irving. Now here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Porzingis. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Irving from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
That's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Big time quarter. Big time quarter. Theoretically, we should be able to put our defensive line up in there and seal the deal.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. DeRozan comes in for Christian Wood. And Josh Green subbed in for Doncic. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Atlanta.
You talking my game?
Yeah.
These guys aren't good. And they're not making Luka and Kyrie special. Well, Kyrie got Pitbull on the whole time.
Oh yeah, suffocated.
So they're not really going to him much. But Luka is just ass, honestly.
And he's good on the first player.
It's probably DeRozan.
With the
I
ball
got
in
big
his
on him
hands.
because how
Like a lot of genius
pretty much give him a three, he drives into a pull up, and I'm there. So I don't really know.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling
Then
too
you got
much in your own direction.
I don't care what the slot is on. That's not good.
About in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and
That's not good.
isolating himself. All part of growth.
Irving dishes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Anthony. He's got 10. 1:25 left in the third. from 12 feet out. Good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Turner against DeRozan. Shoots over Turner. No good there with the step-back J.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And here is Anthony. 12 points for him. Young with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. Clarkson's running.
3!
Here's DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Barbosa passes to Miller. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Barbosa. And he recovers it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks on top. Ending the third. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. T.J. McConnell is out there with Green. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony, banked in off the glass. Anthony's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
Back to Muscala. Dallas moving the ball around. McConnell kicks to Winslow. To the inside. Porzingis with the block. Anthony looking it over. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Anthony, the pass to Miller. Now Barbosa launches it. Not going to go that time. Green against Miller. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Raul Neto's checked in for the Mavericks. Atlanta also making some changes here. Davis comes in for Porzingis. And Murray subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. The wide open look here for Anthony. They get it back. Miller kicks to Anthony. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Murray outside. The pass to Davis. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, of course, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, Does the league, do you feel, more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
And they get it back.
Knock the ball loose, can't pick it up.
Here's Davis, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Neto surveying the floor, and Davis sends it back. Anthony in the corner. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. McConnell passes to McGee. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Murray. It's Anthony with the drive. Poke loose.
You won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Back to Winslow. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Murray with it. It's Miller on the wing. Dishes it to Turner. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Mavericks have gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now Winslow. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Muscala. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Murray. Miller outside. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Neto, and it's sent back by Turner. Murray with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Young's checked in for JaVale McGee. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Mike Muscala. Hardaway's checked in for Winslow. And Irving subbed in for Raul Neto. And a change for the Hawks. Jones is checked in. Here's DeRozan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Now, DeMar DeRozan simply never lets the defense faze him. He plays at his pace, and he welcomes any challenge.
Here's Murray. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 200,
knock it loose, can't pick it up.
Playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Zinkas, he's checked in for Miles Turner, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, finishing through contact is a skill, and Young is showing real grit, powering through the defense.
Out to the wing. Porzingis against DeRozan. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
And here is Irving. Over Thybulle. And it's Irving missing. Murray with it.
No.
Out to Porzingis from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside DeRozan.
I'm out.
And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You simply have to defend better than that. DeMar DeRozan has the vertical. He's super efficient in that area.
And stolen by McConnell. Porzingis with the steal. Young against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
DeRozan passes to Irving. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him, and it's good. 2 points.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass?
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Murray kicks to Thibault. It's Jones on the way. Clock at 4. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside. And so it's Dallas with him. Pass to Hardaway. Down low, here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the
still was 12. That's close enough to 50%.
Right at the free throw line. That one a little long. About 3 seconds between shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gordon. He got a piece of it. McGee against Rose. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th.
Way to play.
Against Rose. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
You in a game, Bam?
Nah.
You want to play Warzone?
Yeah, we can.
I bet.
Yeah, good break from this.
What happened in that first half, y'all? They shot 61% in the first half.
DeRozan took 21 shot. 7 for 21. Next closest Kyrie 3 of 9. Luka to 8. 0 for 8.
They need a coach. What a second half, yeah. That's what I need.
All right, that's not good enough. But we won the fourth quarter. So that rotation is better. Just throwing them 5 in there together because they sup together.
Oh.
My best 5 players.